Amen, I would add this. Nicole, you kind of hinted at this. You cut Asian hair.
Right.
And I don't know how much more specific you could even dig down and say, well, you know, this is it. And I think it's a numbers game too. So, you know, you could send out flyers, you could post in the newspaper, yellow pages, all this stuff, but how many people are you going to reach? If someone's looking for something specific and you offer that, when they search for your, you know, that specific phrase, who cares if 900,000 people search for it and don't get you? You're concerned about the 2,000 people who are looking for that specific thing that you offer.
So can I take that point and ask, how would you measure the effectiveness of that particular approach that you described?
Actually, Lee, I think with the Google Analytics, do you have some experience with that you could talk about?
Yeah, I think I'll post this on my blog and people can come back and see it, but there are all these tools that come with Google and any product you use for search marketing where you can see how many people clicked on your ad that search with this word or with that word, or they'll kind of try your ad with different words. This is if you do a paid ad. And then you probably need to work with someone on this, but if you're going the SEO route of picking these keywords, there are all these tools that measure how many people are searching for that keyword and what your ranking is compared to your competition for that particular keyword and who's getting the most hits for that. In some cases, you may find based on these statistics that a more narrow and more focused set of keywords is better than something more general because it brings you up to the top.
What is
SEO?
So, what is SEO?
SEO it stands for Search Engine Optimization.
Okay.
And what it means is setting up your website so that search engines find you
Yes.
when people use these keywords that make sense for you.
Yes. I'm just wondering, how do you figure out what keywords to really pick?
Well, what do you have as a business?
We're a wellness center.
Okay,
So
and what kind of patient do you want? The most, like, because what I was taught was, you know, okay, I could use all these very broad things, but what's the patient I most want to go after?
Yeah,
So for your wellness center, what are you going after? Are you working with people who are obese, making them thin?
Well, you know, we work with all. We work from kids all the way up to the elders, to the seniors. So I mean, that's a good question. I think our focus now wants to be more of aggressive coaching. We want to be more of the professional that's out there. That's really the busy professional to bring in, just to maximize their lives more from a holistic standpoint, not just from the work log of everything you're talking about, all the Twittering and all the Facebooking, but also the wholeness of their spirit and their body and their soul. So we're looking at this and we're trying to focus on people that, I mean, we get people that are the elderly pretty easily, some kids, because we work with the kids. I just don't know how to pick the
Yeah,
keywords.
can you guess at a couple ways to start. One is guessing at it and the other is asking the people who do come what they might use, what they search with. But there's also a useful tool, and it's got kind of a long name, but I'll give you the whole name. It's with Google. It's adwords.google.com, then / select.
I'm sorry, AdWords.
AdWords, AdWords.
Oh.
.google.com. There's more. / select / and then this is 3 words all put together with no spaces. Keyword tool external.
This will be all on our revised handout.
But this tool, all you have to do is type in your guess at your word and click enter. And it'll give you a list of related keywords that might make sense and how many people have searched for that one. So like for example, I was playing around today with it and I typed in the term Los Altos hairdresser, hit enter, and I found that in the last month, 28 people have searched for Los Altos hairdresser and 1,600 have searched for Los Altos salon. So I would go with the second one.
I didn't know go over how to set up Facebook, how to do Twitter. I mean, it's so basic, but I guess I'm new to the company, so as I was hesitating in how to communicate, because our product is very unique, so it's not so easy to just give you the information, so.
In a phrase.
Okay, so
It
you-
is, it's
you-
very difficult,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know that the owner was having a hard time setting up Facebook. I haven't tried myself, so I don't know if it's really that difficult. I don't think it would be, but.
So all of this has raised a very, very fundamental question. And with social media, you have to be very, very focused.
Yeah,
And in being very focused, it means you got to think about your ideal client. Who are they? And that also means getting very specific in terms of their age group, and maybe it's multiple groups, because each of those are going to have different keywords and different things that motivate them that you've got to appeal to. So in one sense, it makes it more specific and you can be targeted and measure those results. On another side, it requires you to do a lot of upfront thinking about who exactly it is that you want to attract to your business.